Hello. Now that you have an idea of your future self and the self-improvements you want to make and this person that you're becoming, let's dive in and figure out how to create this. So chapter 2 is going to be 1% better. Every effort to change, no matter how tiny it seems to us, can make the biggest difference in our lives. Good news, right? You don't have to do big things. We can just do small, little steps. And that's what creates the habits in our life. So instead of trying to perfect or do everything, I want you to focus and pick just one thing to work on. And then you need to commit to doing this. So why did I call this chapter 1% better? Because it really is the small things that make the difference. And 1% of 24 hours is only 14.4 minutes a day. Everyone is in charge of their time. You choose everything on your schedule. You don't have to go to work. You don't have to take care of the kids. You don't have to do anything. It's a choice. Okay. So I want you to claim your power and choose to find 15 minutes a day that you can commit to doing whatever self-improvement that you want daily. Okay. This is the key to change, is you rewriting your story to become the person you want by focusing on one thing and committing and making a plan to make it happen. I promise if you do that, it will create the habits you want. It's by the small and simple, and yes, even 1% better, that great things happen. It's life-changing. Okay. So every single day I tell myself, I have my goals of my 15 minutes. I've chosen 2. I'm trying to go to bed earlier. No, I am going to bed earlier. 15 minutes so I can read. And then I want my counters clear. Like every year I say I'm going to keep my counters clear and I don't. Why? Because I never committed. And I never told myself, girl, this only takes 10 minutes. Why are we not doing this? Okay. So I'm choosing to create 10 to 15 minutes to make sure my counters and kitchen are clean that night. And it's the best thing ever to wake up every morning. And it's just like, wow, I did that. Anyway, a client, here's another example. She is choosing 2 cups of vegetable a day. Okay, so she's committed. She's doing it every single day, which means she's planning ahead. She goes to the grocery store, makes sure she has the vegetables, she's preparing them. She's mindful. She's mindful of her choice. Sure, life happens, okay? It's not linear, it's not perfect. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. And so what if we mess up, right? We mess up and move on. But it's that awareness of picking one thing and committing and doing it. That's how you create the habit, and that becomes a foundation. And then you move on to something else. Then you move on to something else. It's one step at a time, creating, if this were a ladder, you're climbing to the top. You're creating the version of you and seeing the view of what's possible. And I promise that's where life gets better than you ever imagined. And it is 100% possible because you're the one writing your story and you're the one creating what you're telling yourself to have this happen. Okay. So chapter 2, 1% better. You got this. Remember, be telling yourself, I can figure out 15 minutes. That's it. I can figure this out. I can create it. I can do it daily. I know you can. All righty. Good luck.